Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to do a mod review for Weather2. So I guess I'm going to start with the crafting recipes. So we're going to start with the weather item. The weather item is basically the base of all these crafting recipes. So to make one you need 4 pieces of iron, 1 piece of gold, and 2 redstone, and you require a crafting table to craft all these items. So you put the gold, got to put the redstone, any iron, now you got a weather item. I'm actually going to look at this real quick. There we go. So put the crafting table back in because I don't need it anymore. So we got a weather item. What can I do with this weather item? So we're going to go down a section I like to call the add-on section. It's basically, it doesn't really help with like this section. It's just different. It's just kind of weird. So like sand layers. Sand layers require 8 pieces of sand, and a weather item to craft. So you put the, you do this crafting recipe. Alright, then you get 64 placeable sand layers. So these are really used for anything else than for pocket sand and for like desert temple things. Dang it. Desert storms. I can't think of it. Sandstorms. They're used there and they pile up like snow. I don't know why you craft them because they're pretty easy to find. Basically, it's just snow layers. Very interesting. So the only other crafting recipe that requires sand layers is pocket sand. So you take your pocket sand, your sand layers, and a weather item. It requires 8. I forgot to say that. It requires 8 sand layers and 1 weather item to create. Wait. Oh, that's a cool. That's a recipe I didn't know of. All right, so it's pocket sand. Pocket sand has it's basically what sandstorms are. They just do this. They spam it. Oh, this didn't spawn any sand. All right. So another recipe is the wind vane, which points in the direction of wind. So you require 5 weather items, 2 redstone, and of course a crafting table. So we're gonna put, I already forgot the crafting recipe. Put something like that. Wind vane. Now you put the wind vane somewhere and it points in the direction of wind. Takes a minute to update, but then looks like wind is pointing north. Oh no, it's going west again. And you can verify this by pushing the F3 menu, and yes, it is definitely going. We're facing north. Now we're going west. All right, and the last thing in this section is the ammonometer. The ammonometer basically projects the speed. No, shows how fast the wind is. So it requires 6 weather items and 1 redstone dust. And a crafting table to craft it all. So you surround it like a rail basically, but with weather items. Anemometers basically show how fast the wind is spinning, so it looks like it's pretty decent. And together with the wind vane, you can basically figure out what the wind's doing today. So now we're done with the extra things. So let's go down to the other things that require other things. So the weather radar basically tells you what the weather is. So you require 5 weather items, 4 redstone dust, and 1 compass. And of course you need a crafting table to craft it all. I'm gonna say crafting table, craft it all for a long time. Alright, and then you put like a 4 grid, then redstone, put a compass in the center, and you get a weather radar. You need a 3x3 block radius for it to work properly. So like about this big. And it just shows you all weather right now. So there's currently nothing. So let's move on to the tornado sensor. The tornado sensor basically senses, tornadoes. It doesn't really do anything by itself. It's used in other crafting recipes that actually do stuff. So it's just like a crafting block. Basically, you take the block, it's like a recipe block, and you put it over there. So you require 4 pieces of iron, 2 pieces of redstone, and 1 piece of weather item. Put the weather item in the center, then like in the corners, put the iron, and then like that, you got the tornado sensor. It doesn't do anything by itself. It's required in other recipes, so that's why it's here. So for the weather siren, basically, that warns you about tornadoes. So the weather siren requires 4 pieces of iron, 4 pieces of redstone, and one tornado sensor. And you craft it like that. So tornado sensor in the center, and then surround it by redstone, and then in the corners put the iron, and then you get a tornado siren. It only works when there's a tornado or a hurricane out there. So you hear it, even though it's probably like a few hundred blocks away from your base. So it doesn't really warn you. It just says, hey, there's a tornado if you haven't already realized. So there's also a manual one when you can just flick on and off. I can feel like this is annoying for servers. So you require 4 pieces of iron, 2 levers, 2 redstone, and a tornado sensor. So it's basically like the normal tornado siren, but instead the 2 redstone is replaced with a sensor, and then you get a manual. So a manual one, you can, make it go on manually, and I forgot to put a lever in here. So let's just give myself /give Minecraft lever. Alright, so you place it down, and you flick with a switch or a redstone block, and it turns on, and it doesn't stop until it's gone for its sound cycle. If you have it off, but if you keep it on, it just goes on forever and ever. It's really annoying. I think it also goes off automatically too, but I have no clue. I have never seen that happen. Alright, so this is the weather machine. The weather machine makes, weather, like rain, hail, thunder, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So it requires 4 weather items, 4 redstone, 1 diamond, and that's it. So you put the diamond in the center, surrounded by redstone, and then in the corners put the weather items. So you right-click to cycle, so you can make it rain and stuff, but we're not going to do that right now, because I don't feel like doing that. And look, we can even check our weather radar. See that? Yes, there's definitely rain. Definitely have to go up to the radar for that. And this is the final crafting recipe in the whole thing that's really important. I mean, the sand one was kind of a surprise. But it's the weather deflector. It deflects weather. So you require 4 pieces of iron and 4 pieces of redstone and a weather item and a crafting table. The crafting table's just used to craft it. So you put this in like the iron in the corners, redstone surrounding the center, and weather item in the center. Click it, and you can right-click to make it so that it prevents block damage only, or it just kills thunderstorms. And I don't know what the radius is on this thing, but it's like a few hundred blocks, so you should be fine. So yeah, that's all the crafting recipes. So let's move on to the actual tornado part of this mod pack. Oh yeah, there's one thing I actually forgot to mention. If you click escape and click on Weather2 easy config, you can change all the settings like compatibility, performance, preference. So I turned off block destruction, tornadoes, and cyclones to spawn naturally, and sandstorms, just because I didn't want like a giant tornado being like, hey, I'm gonna interrupt your recording. So yeah, that's that. So you can change a bunch of stuff in there. You can also change the graphics, but we're not here for that. So to do the tornado thing, we're actually in survival mode. The only way you can summon tornadoes is with the weather cycler thing. I actually probably should get the weather radar over here. I should be fine, hopefully. But let's start cycling for some weather. So there's a few options. So we have machine sent to lightning, high wind, hail, off, rain, lightning, hail, high wind, hail, I forgot. We're gonna turn on tornadoes for a second. And there seems to be a storm coming our way. And let's make a tornado, why not? Oh, you can't make tornadoes with them. I forgot about that. Dang. Well, let's probably turn off tornadoes then, because... Can I just... Alright, I didn't realize that. Oh, because we didn't turn on tornadoes. All right. High rain, lightning, high wind, hail, F1 tornado. Yeah, the tornado sirens work, and I think I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna die. Ah! No, I didn't turn it off. Ouch! No! 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 I'm activating my hacks. No, I died. Dang it! I forgot to set my spawn. Oh! Ah! No! Ah! Slash game mode 1. Oh my! Oh, stage 1 type tropical cyclone. Great. Oh, all right. Where did I die? Oh, over here. Oh, I need my axe back. All right. So, I got all my levels that I definitely didn't hack in. So, yeah, the weather machine, the tornado never moves, I think. Yeah, it never moves. So, it just stays there. So, you can just annoy people because they can never get to it. And, you know, deal with that. Dang. Yeah, there's also no destruction. So, yeah, that's the only weather you get from the weather machine. Of course, if you have commands, you can be like, alright, it's time. It's showtime. So, you can do slash weather 2 and just click enter. So, it tells you everything we can make. So, let's just start saying, alright, we want to make Weather2, storm, create. Like, we already seen all of those. What's a spout? Storm spout created. I'm scared. Alright. You can also do slash storm. Slash weather to storm kill all, and then it kills the storms, which is really nice. Of course, this is creative mode only for those commands, so yay. Why is there so many dead animals? It's definitely not my fault. So yeah, there's that. So there's also other stuff. So you know, you got the tornadoes, you got the hurricanes, and you got the other stuff you can get from the wind thing. So we probably should get into creative mode. Cause, yeah, we also want to turn off my cycler. Yeah, damage block only. So just because I just don't want this stuff to disappear. So we can do slash weather to create storm F. Let's just go F2. Dang it! It's spelled. I put create storm. It's supposed to be storm create. Storm create. There they go. Nah, it's only manual. Alright. So, of course I can't damage anything. But yeah, there is an F2. So if we just went to survival mode. And of course we're gonna get bodied by a tornado. I love this game sometimes. Actually, we're gonna turn down the volume. I don't want to talk over this tornado thing. Alright, so yeah. So basically, these can happen randomly. Like, you just don't summon them. They just come around being like, hey, what you doing? Dang it, I clicked the start button. I accidentally clicked my start button on my computer, so it just exited out of the game. But let's go back. That sounds fun. Wait, this is the wrong world, isn't it? Oh no, it's the right world. Yeah, so these things just come around being like, yes, we do want to destroy your bases. So the only blocks they actually can remove is they can destroy grass, leaves, and wood. That's it. They can't destroy anything else. If you're asking why these aren't destroyed, because I turned off block thing, because I kind of don't want to deal with that. But yeah, they can pick up mobs and everything else. I'm actually going to start slash weather to storm. Wait, no. Yeah, it'll be storm kill all. There we go. We should be fine now. Slash game mode. So yeah, that's been the showcase. So basically, all you have to do is try to survive against the tornadoes. Your sirens will go off, and you see it on your radar, and they'll kill you sometimes. Sometimes, yeah, they don't honestly kill you unless you do dumb weather machining. That thing is overpowered. So yeah, you can disable them in here, and you can change a bunch of other settings if you really want. Anyway, so that's been this review. Why is there so many dead animals? Why? Alright, that's been this mod review. I don't know how to exit, so I'll just say, like and subscribe for more content like this. Yes, definitely. I'll beg for subscribers. No, honestly though, if you don't want to subscribe, don't. If you want to, great. Anyway, so I hope you had fun watching this, and I'll also include the mods in the description. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later.